Hello, this is Rochelle Agatha, and this is the My Accounting Lab overview lecture. It is one lecture for all of the My Accounting Lab courses that I teach among the colleges. So you could be in My Accounting 201 or My Accounting 202 at Miracosta or at Palomar. I'm doing one lecture. You're looking at one of my Blackboard pages. This might not be your Blackboard page, so keep that in mind, but they're all set up the same way. So you're going to navigate to the My Accounting Lab tab that's in your Blackboard page, whether you're at Palomar, Miracosta, or in 201 or 202, and you're going to click on it. From there, you see several different links. Okay, so we're going to go through all of these. So when you click on the My Accounting Lab tab, that is where you're going to sign on. So once you get registered, this is where you're going to sign on. Okay, so that's the first link. There's a link to student information. And this is where there's all kinds of information, get registered, features, support, etc. So this is for students. It's the second link. The third link is getting registered. And on this tab, there's actually videos down at the very bottom. So after you watch my video, you can watch the registration video, the getting started video, the My Accounting Lab learning aids, and helpful hints. So I actually want you to watch this gentleman in all these videos because it's additional help. Okay. The next one is student support. So once you're in the class and you get moving, if you need help, you're going to come here. You're also going to set up your computer, and we're going to go over this in a minute, and do your browser checks and all of that from this tab. If you're going to use Internet Explorer, this tab here talks about the trusted sites that you need to put into your Internet Explorer. It's up to you what browser you use. I never have any trouble with Internet Explorer. I've been using it a long time. However, if you're not in the right version, like 9 is the one that works, then you might want to use Firefox or Chrome. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do in your course is go to your tab that says Syllabus, Calendar, and Other, and download the actual registration for your class. Okay, so I have a generic one so that you don't get registered in the wrong class. When you go and download that for your own class, you're going to have the class up here, the course ID, and the instructions. So some people like to just print this out and they follow this and they don't need to do much else. So print this out because this is going to have your course ID. They all say Agatha and then they have different numbers depending on what section you're in. I would print this out and have it when you go through the next steps. So after you watch the videos and you're ready to get registered, when you come here, and you watch all the videos down at the bottom, then you're going to go ahead and say register. Now, if you bought the book bundle in the college, it came with the access, and see how it says Professor 1, 2, 3, or 5? That's where you're going to put the number that's on your registration form. It'll say Agatha something, and then you're ready to go. If you didn't buy access yet, then you can go through and register without access. And that's a separate step for that. If you want to register for, when you put the code in here, this is my course ID, and you continue on, it'll ask you if you have purchased access or if you need to purchase access. So I am going to use my code from one of my courses. Oops. Hold on. Remember, you don't want to follow the code that you see on the screen because it depends on which class you're in. 30958. Notice that I actually typed it. Okay, I didn't copy it. So this one here is my Palomar 201 class right here. And it says if you don't have an account, you need to create it. If you've taken a class in My Accounting Lab before, you're going to put your name and your username in, and you're going to sign in. So you're going to just follow along, and it'll walk you right through it. You can register with temporary access, and that gives you 20 days. Actually, it says 14 days now before your financial aid comes in or whatever the case may be. Or if you purchase the access with the book, you can go ahead and get in. Make sure you understand the course ID and the course access are two different things. So let's go back over to the My Accounting Lab tab. Notice that they all look the same in all of the classes that I'm in. Once you register, once you actually get registered and you're in the class, you're going to sign in and you're going to look like this. This is my page because I teach a lot of classes. So you'll go into your actual section. So I'm going to go into my MiraCosta 202 and oops, I got a lot open. I'm going to walk you through just the way they're all laid out. Please keep in mind you want to get registered in the right class. Each course is set up the same way where you have assignments where you do homework and you take a quiz. When you do the homework, they're all going to be set up in folders where you do media and you do chapters. So this is my 202 class at MiraCosta, which looks just like my 202 at Palomar. You're going to go in and take all of your different assignments. When you get ready to take a quiz, when they're available, they'll be in the quiz and test section. Right now, there's nothing here in any of my classes. All there are sample tests and sample pre and post tests. These aren't graded. These are additional work for you to do. There is a study plan in both. I'll go in the 201 class when I'm done here so you can see it. For every chapter, there's a study plan. So you can go ahead and view all chapters. And let's say here's chapter 1. There are 10 problems per chapter where you can actually attempt study plan questions. And the way Pearson works is when you take these study plan questions, it grades you through, and as you miss them, it pulls them back in and you can keep doing them and keep learning. It's called Newton and it's very beneficial. The students in my class that spend the time and do the extra study plan or the extra pre and post tests get better grades on their tests. So you as a student, you can do your homework as assigned in the homework tab. You will take tests as assigned in the test tab, and you will do the study plan for additional study. Your results will show up in your results, and I upload results into the Blackboard gradebook after each exam. Here's the e-text. If you purchase the book bundle with the e-text, then you can just start reading wherever you want. If you bought Access without an e-text, I don't recommend that because it's so much easier to be able to complete the e-text as you're doing assignments. And I don't use any of the other resources in here other than these sections here. So I'll go show you that the 201 is the same. Please make sure you register in the right class. Don't get into the wrong school, wrong class. Once again, here's your homework, take a quiz, and your study plan. Same thing. And you can go and look at all the chapters and do all the study plan that you want. Okay, I'm going to go back and review for you the best place to start is to go into this Get Registered, watch all of the videos down below. The next thing you want to do from your Blackboard page is the system and browser check, which comes off of the same page. This one is going to walk you through how to check your browser settings and make sure your pop-ups are turned off and other requirements. So this is very important to do in any of the classes of mine that you're in. You want to go ahead. I'm not going to click on it because mine are all set up. And this talks about your operating systems and your browsers. MyAccountingLab is a beautiful program. I've been teaching in it for 10 years. And the only issues my students have are when they don't check their browsers or they're using the wrong browser and they don't turn off their pop-ups, etc. So run your browser check right here, and you'll be all set. So depending on which class you're in, you can get that browser check from within student support, or it's set by itself. So if you have any questions, send me an email, but that's where you need to start. Go to your My Accounting Lab tab, follow all the links, pull down your course ID registration instructions from your tab in your Blackboard page that says syllabus, calendar, and other, and then once you're in, you'll be able to get going. Make sure, no matter which of your classes you're in with me, that you go into your PACH and you answer the questions about My Accounting Lab. tells you what to do, and you answer all the questions. And remember, where do you answer those questions? You go into the assignment and you click on the assignment submission and you write a submission and then you submit. Send me an email if you have any questions. Thank you.